I used to think that protein was just for bodybuilders until I learned how crucial it is for women who are in their midlife. So, if you're struggling with weight gain, fatigue, and decrease in muscle strength, this video is for you. Hi, everybody. I'm Dr. Care. I'm a doctor of physical therapy, and I'm sharing my wellness and weight loss journey through perimenopause. Today, we're talking about protein. What is protein? Protein's a building block. This is the construction crew for your body. It is so crucial because it's good for your bone health. It's good for your joint health. It's good for your muscle growth. And when you're in perimenopause and menopause, and you have those spikes and dips in estrogen, as that estrogen decreases, it actually facilitates breakdown of your muscle, which is what causes weakness. If you're not increasing how much protein that you're eating, it will actually make you feel hungry more often, which can also add to those added extra pounds. We don't want that around our midsection. It's also going to help you with your insulin response and your feelings of how satisfied you are with eating. I found that by increasing the amount of protein that I've been eating over the past month and a half, that my cravings are decreasing phenomenally. I the food noise was so strong, and I'm finding that I'm having better willpower now. And really, out of the three consistency changes that I've made over this time period, I really credit adding more protein into my diet with my results so far. So, where do we begin with this? Do we just go ahead and start eating steaks for dinner? No. First, we have to start out nice and slow. We have to know where we are to understand what we need. So, the rule of thumb is 1.2 to 1.6 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. So, for example, if you are 150 pounds, you should be eating between 80 and 110 grams of protein with every day, not per meal, every day. This is way more than the standard US diet recommendations. It takes a little bit of talking yourself into because you really think that protein is what makes bodybuilders so bulk up, and it's not. That's working with their hormones to also do that. It's not just protein that helps. Protein helps with muscle recovery, but to be able to get that bodybuilder physique, you have to be doing so much more than just adding in protein. I'm going to put my doctor's coat on right now, and I'm going to say if you have issues with your kidney function, I strongly recommend that you sit down and talk with your doctor. Even just adding that recommendation, 1.2 to 1.6 grams per kilogram of body weight, that's still a moderate amount of protein. It shouldn't influence anything, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Have that conversation with your doctor. How do we go from here? So we have our number, and now we need to track what we are already doing. And you don't have to take a very long period of time to do this. You can do this over 2 or 3 days. Just write down what you're eating. I use my Watchers tracker app because for me, it actually breaks that down as well. And I'm actually having a lot of fun with the point system. Go ahead and write down what you're eating. Look at what has protein. You can put it into Google. You can look it up on different websites. You can put it into ChatGPT. All of that will give you what your protein amount is. And then from there, start small. Maybe focus on adding in, an extra 10 grams of protein a day. And then as you find things that are working for you, you'll actually find that you're naturally adding things in. At least that's how it worked for me. So my goals were pretty simple. I wanted to hit 100 grams of protein to start. And when I started, I actually found that I was eating closer to 140 grams. Now I'm averaging between 140 and 160 grams. Obviously, I weigh more than 150 pounds right now. Right now. Remember, I don't have a goal weight. My goal is always about my consistency. The weight's going to take care of itself as long as I'm staying consistent. So I focused first on making sure that at a minimum, with my first meal of the day, I am hitting between 30 and 40 grams of protein. That way I'm not scrambling midday and the end of the day to get it in. So what does that look like for me? I make a high protein oatmeal bake. I have 2 eggs or an egg and an egg white that I do very quickly in the microwave for a little bit of added protein. My high protein oatmeal bake actually has 18 grams. And then I do add a collagen supplement because collagen is so important for our skin, our joints, and our GI tract, our intestines, that I do add a collagen supplement to my meals, and I add it in my coffee in the morning. I don't put creamer in my coffee. It's just a plain unflavored, some off-brand that I've found on Amazon. And for me, it works. It comes in little individual packets, so I'm just able to take it with me if I'm on the road. Then I fully admit I do use protein supplements. So besides the collagen, I do take Premier Protein, and I have one of their shakes for lunch every day. This is a habit that I built up during the pandemic because working in home health, um, it was just a little bit easier for me to grab that, and I didn't really feel comfortable eating anything with my hands, so I could just pop it open, drink it, and that worked for me. I've tried some other brands, Premier Protein, just for me, because I'm not affiliated with them. Um, I'm not affiliated with them, and I just found that for me, I like their taste the best. For lunch, I'll have that with usually a cucumber. I'll slice that up and I'll munch on that now that, and I do wash my hands before I eat. I really do. But I also eat in my car while I'm driving between patients, so it just makes it easy. Then later on, for my snack on my way home, I actually found, and I have it with me, I'm sipping it now, sparkling protein. Again, I'm not affiliated with it. It's just something that I found at Costco. And it's 30 grams of protein. It's a combination of whey protein and collagen. And for me, it works. It's a little bit sweeter taste. It's carbonated though, and I really like sparkling water, but it's a little bit sweet for me. But I think it kind of helps so that I'm not craving something sweet when I get home. And then I make sure that I have a lean version of protein with dinner: chicken, beef, fish. I'm a huge fish lover. I love salmon. And if I need to, I'll make dips with non-fat Greek yogurt. That's a really good source of protein. You don't want to just rely on one source, though. You can't just get it just from a vegan diet. So that is where I'm at with adding in my protein. And what I'm finding is that I'm feeling fuller. The food noise is gone or decreased. I have better willpower. And right now the results are working. So I'm really happy with my weight loss for now. And I do feel that it is making my skin look a little bit better. Um, and I think right now it helps. So let me know if that is helping you. Go ahead and drop a line below. Let me know how you're doing on your journey. And as always, take care of yourself, take care of each other. Bye.